applause, please, for them.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
With that, I would now like to introduce the next panel for today. The topic of discussion for this panel is Digital World and Data Security, Role and Responsibility. The moderator for this panel is Dr. Komal Sandhu, Dean Professor, IILM University, Gurgaon. The speakers for this panel are Dr. Anita Yadav, Assistant Professor, Gautam Buddha University, Greater Noida. Ms. Pramadvara, Assistant Professor, Galgotias University, Greater Noida. Dr. Lipsa Das, Assistant Professor, KIIT School of Law. I would like to welcome all the panelists on stage. A huge round of applause, please.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. So myself, Dr. Komal Sandhu. I am Dean and Professor, IILM Law School, IILM University, Gurgaon. I'll be the moderator for this session, Digital World and Data Security Responsibilities. So ladies and gentlemen, in this current legislation and digital landscape, the value of data has reached unprecedented heights, becoming the life and blood for businesses, the driver of decision-making, and the foundation of our modern society. However, the digital revolution has brought forth a significant challenge. How do we protect the invaluable asset? Today, we'll embark the journey to explore the intricate world of data security and covering key aspects such as encryption, privacy protocols, and best practices along with my panel. Understanding the data security first. So we'll start with, in the era that is marked the cyber threats and privacy concerns, individuals, the organizations alike are confronted with the imperative to adopt proactive measures to safeguard their data. Data security, in essence, encompasses a diverse era of practices and technologies meticulously designed to shield data from unauthorized access, breaches, and corruption. Encryption. Encryption is the heart for data security discussion, which lies a process to transform the data into a coded format, rendering it unreadable without the appropriate description key. So it acts as an impenetrable shield, ensuring that if the data is intercepted, it remains useless to unauthorized individuals. I would like to introduce my panels, Dr. Anita, who is Associate Professor with Gautam Buddha University, Dr. Lipsa, Assistant Professor with KIIT University, and Dr. Pramadvara, who is Assistant Professor with the,
It's Pramadvara,
Galgotia University. So I would like them to brief a little about data security and digital world. Let's start with Dr. Anita.
Very good afternoon, everyone. Today is a constitutional day. And basic point from where data comes. Article 19, right to expression. So we all use today, right to expressions. Whatever you are using, WhatsApp, Facebooks, Twitters, Instagrams, whatever. Data is the basic point, okay? Whatever you access, whatever you uploading, your data is not secured or whether its data is secured, it is totally up to you. With the passing of the Data Protection Act 2023, okay? So the Data Protection Act gives you the rights and also the responsibilities. This act comes with 44 sections, 9 chapters and 1 schedules. And to protect the billions of citizens of this country, data we uses, data we shared is totally to protect your interests, your choices, and for your comfort. Have you heard about I4C? I4C is the app of Ministry of Home Ministers. Recently, Jharkhand police uses this data like a pratibimb to identify the cyber criminals. You know about the dark web. Dark web is web from where you cannot access and identify the cyber criminals, and internet is not accessible. So here, whatever they do, the police officers of that zone creates the pratibimb app, and from that use of the pratibimb, they identify the 1,000 cyber criminals in Ranchi. And they arrest them and inform the home ministers that we have created the pratibimb with the help of the I4C, and then inform the CERT, Computer Emergency Response Team. That is their duty to collect the informations and take actions within 6 hours. So this is the action that is taken by our government, our laws, our legislations. And it is the impact of the Data Protection Act. Okay. And now how you can protect your data? A basic thing, up to date your informations. A basic thing, that don't believe in unidentified apps. Have you heard about honey trap? And Pegasus? So all these are the creations that aware us that what we have to do and what we have not to do. So your data is under your control. Uploading is your control, but access is not your control. Whatever you shared, first put your minds and aware your minds that what you have to share with the others, unless until it is beyond the control of your touch. So this is the basic point that you have to learn, because law could not do itself. As one of our panels says, it is not, technology is not a rocket science. That in a one day it creates and changes a lot of things suddenly. So when Article 19 was created, Article 19 was installed in the Constitution, no one think about the cyber laws. No one think about the data protections, and no one think about the digital evidence. So we are changing. We are changing with the technologies. Now your 23-year-old's information technology take place with the Digital India Act. So many changes are going on. So we believe that with these changes, we have to secure ourselves and secure our words. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Pramadvara, Assistant Professor, School of Law, Galgodias University. Right? So, very much congratulations as it's the constitutional day for us. It's a big thing. And if we are talking about the data security, so we have to discuss the concept of the privacy in terms of data. Up to what extent the data upon the internet, that is in the virtual world, is secured or in safe hands. So we have to invoke the Constitution of India in this with Article 21. Article 21 that gives the right to life and personal liberty and invoking the interest of to protect the privacy in physical as well as in virtual world, right? So the first thing that we have to understand the privacy concept of data in cyberspace. And what is cyberspace? It is composed of certain components. The components that consist mainly the information and the protection of that information. So information that flows widely upon the internet by each one of us as we are in the 21st century, right? The era that talks about the data, the era that we have discussed about the internet. We cannot do a single thing without the use of the internet or the mobiles. It's like the life becomes static if we are not in the access of our mobile or the network goes. Right? That moment we feel we are dead. We are disabled. But all the information